No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. I'm in here today with my man Remo, and we're sitting down to have a conversation with Alabama's very own Big Yavo. How you living, man?
Doing good, brother. Appreciate you for having me.
Nah, I'm hyped because there was a no cap vlog that we did like almost 3 years ago in LA where we went to his live show and got to have a little bit of a conversation with you. Mm-hmm. You were running around on tour opening up for no cap with Big Fizzle. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I've been a fan of your music for a minute, so it's good to see you moving around, still doing your thing. What's going on lately in your life?
To be honest, I really just crunk back up. You know how real life hit a nigga, you know? It's just life, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people can cope with it and keep working. Some people have to slow down and, you feel me, figure it out. And I'm one of them people because I don't really got nobody in this shit. So
really,
when real life hit me, I just had to fall back and play my cards type shit. But I'm back now type shit.
So real life in terms of like crazy street type drama, were you having any difficulties with the law? Was it label shit? Like what was going on in your life?
All everything.
He said everything, all
of the above. How you rate your pain, all of the above.
Damn, okay, that's crazy.
So all right, when you did fall back, what type of shit you was doing just to fall back? Like
just getting right with myself, bro. Yeah, for sure playing the game. That's one of the things I do to keep my mind busy, but a lot of shit, bro. Working, trying to invest, being with my kids more, shit like that.
So you invest your money outside of rap, though?
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
What kind of stuff?
I book another artist. Shit, I had invested to a club. I got a lot. I invested a lot of places for real. A lot of just little side shit. You know, 'cause this shit will slow down on you. So that ain't nothing new.
Who put you down to that? Because, you know, a lot of black people, we don't really have that many entrepreneurs that can show us the ropes.
My uncle. Shout out Christopher. My uncle for sure. He in the club business. Shit, and he been having this shit going on and he was trying to get something new. So I was like, damn, this makes sense if I, you know what I'm saying, put my bread in with you and we come together and figure something out. So it was just somebody I knew that been had their motion going, and I was like, damn, I'm trying to invest and get in where I fit in type shit, you know?
Yeah. But that's something I'm still working on figuring out because I feel like I got the YouTube thing and everything. And then it's like, I know people who own a bunch of houses or apartments, or they have some other side business that's like completely disconnected. And it sounds great, but also it's like, you kind of have to be willing to multitask and like be able to take your eye off your main thing and like put some attention over here. And traditionally, I never really been able to do that.
And that's, you know, that get hard trying to level out the money, the income, you know what I'm saying? Especially when your main focus is one thing, which is music.
So. Right. Because when you're coming up, you're looking at music as like, this is the one thing that's going to save me and make me somebody who's not just a regular guy.
Exactly.
And so it's like, you know, you're so used to putting 100% of your effort into that.
For sure. I mean, that's with anybody. Like, just like if you cut grass and your grad cutting company doing the most numbers, you're going to put your... You know what I'm saying? You're going to put all your focus right there. So rap bringing in the most money. You know what I'm saying? So, but now I'm exploring real estate. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like once you look at other options and see what it could do, you know what I'm saying? He'll figure something out.
Was that a part of your cheat code? Because being from Alabama, there ain't too many rappers that come up out of there. So, but you know, booking artists and stuff, was it a thing where you was booking artists and maybe opening up for them?
No.
It was after the fact.
After the fact.
Oh yeah, but smart man.
Like when my shit started slowing down, I still got paid.
Yeah.
I ain't just flat. You know what I'm saying? Even when the music started, I ain't never just been nigga just.
But you started using some of your rap money to book other rappers though.
Feel me?
Yeah, that's smart man.
But even like the biggest rappers, they're in your face. They drop an album, they tour, and then they're just gone for like 6 months or a year or whatever. That's the old school way of doing it, is to kind of like take frequent long breaks so you can like be creative and kind of make the people miss you and then come back. Even though I don't know, like I
feel like you can't do that until you get it to a certain peak. That's why I fucked up it. And I wouldn't say fucked up because I didn't try to do it intentionally, like it was real life. But whatever you going through in the artist, you know what I'm saying, that watching this, whatever you going through, and you know what I'm saying, you focus on music, or it don't got to be music. You focus on football. Don't fall away from it and try to deal with real life. Man, go harder. Like make that shit big motivation, because that's what I should have did different. But everybody do shit different. You know what I'm saying?
So let's go through the early days of Big Yavo. So tell us a little bit about your upbringing and what your household was like that you grew up in.
It was just me and my mama. Well, it was me, my mama, and my sister at first. Like when I first when I first came up. Then then I moved with my grandma, and it was just me, my sister, and my grandma, and my granddaddy. And I moved back with my mom, and it was the same shit. But it was like, it wasn't just bad as hell. I ain't gonna say that. I stayed in the hood. I'm from the hood, of course. We didn't get everything we wanted, but it wasn't just that bad. Like a nigga had an option. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A nigga had an option, but it just everything ain't what you want in the house. Mm-hmm. Everybody want more out of life, so it wasn't like my mama, my grandma, my auntie ain't do right by me or tell me what to do. They did. I just chose to do the wrong shit.
So your pops wasn't around?
Nah, hell no. My pops was locked up. He was before he got locked up.
Oh, really?
Though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So did you keep much of a relationship with him?
Yeah, we cool.
Okay.
Cool as hell. I fuck with my pop. I was just with him. I just went to a show with him.
Oh, okay. So he's out now?
Yeah, he out now.
Okay. That's what's up. And do you have a memory of like listening to a lot of music in your house growing up, or was that part of your upbringing?
Hell yeah. Cause that's my piece. Like, well, one of my pieces, like music. Like, that shit soothe your mind, just keep it busy, you know? Yeah. Been listening to music, been hopping in the car with Unc, he bumping some shit, hopping in the car with Granny, she bumping gospel. It's music everywhere, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't stopping my house.
What kind of artists in particular, and did you remember like just like really gravitating towards the rap stuff?
Nah, cause like I said, it was, if anything, bro, I supposed to been a gospel singer, cause like I was with Granny and my auntie them, like, and they was like in church.
They had you at the church?
Facts.
You was singing in the gospel?
Hell nah.
And they had you in the choir?
Nah. Man, he was just with me. My auntie just told me I was in the choir. I was like, no. She was like, you was. I was like, so I was singing. She was like, no. You were playing bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying? But hell nah, like, all that shit music. That's what I came on around, like gospel, church songs, church music, old school, R&B, rap. Like, it wasn't nothing particular in my house. Yeah.
Definitely. So now that you've had a chance to kind of like travel the world and everything, when you look at Alabama and the environment that you grew up in, how does it compare to a lot of the other places that you've been and shit? Because when you're young, you can't really tell the world shit about where you're from because it's just what you're used to. But now that you've kind of got more of a perspective, like what was it really like?
That shit different. That's the trenches. Like, I can't lie. Like, this shit peaches and cream. And I ain't saying like peaches and cream because I know shit get crazy. Like, I ain't saying like it's sweet or nothing because Cali like that. But I'm talking about as far as the community, like even where the trenches at down here, it still look better. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, I came from like shit. Like, it ain't shit there.
Yeah.
It's not nothing to do there but a few things. Like,
I mean, there's just like areas down south because I was just in Houston and Dallas doing like different vlogs of people's neighborhoods and shit.
Too. On my life, I seen you. Oh, Jesus.
But like the reason why it stands out to me is just that like the population is a lot less like per area. So it's like California, it's like you might have your super grimy ass areas with crazy gang shit or whatever, but it's also like a lot of people in a relatively small area. Whereas like down south, there's so many areas that are damn near dead where it's just like nothing. And it's just like a different level.
And that's exactly what I mean. You know exactly what I'm saying. Like, that's a good way to compare because like even where, like you said, even where down here where the bullshit going on there, it's still a lot of people. Like where the bullshit at down there is a lot of people and this place where it ain't shit at. But I'm not from, like, folks think we country as hell, like, in Birmingham, like I'm from dirt roads and shit. Like, no, like I'm from the city.
Okay.
Like a city part. I got a city. We from the city. But it's still places like my other partner from Houston. He was in Mobile, riding with me one night. He was like, man, I see why niggas get killed. Like, it ain't no lights. Like, it's just a dark ass street. Like, a nigga can do it right here. Like, it ain't no. It ain't. You know how some people got cameras on. Man, it's streets where it ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's meant for you to get killed right here.
Like, we went to a trail ride when we were in Houston. It was basically kind of like a block party without the block. Like, it's just a big ass like field, basically. And when we showed up, we were with Maxo and Cartel Bo. And when we show up, and they're like, damn, somebody got killed here, like, right before we got here. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And they're telling me about it. And I'm like, just realizing, like, oh, like, whoever did it's getting away with it. Because we in this giant field, like, unless they're crazy as hell, like, I don't know how they could get away or get caught up for it. And
that shit be so reachable, like, places like that, like roads like that, like we could turn right here and, you feel me? Like, it ain't, you don't got to go far to do nothing.
But the opposite of that is New York City, where you want to shoot somebody good luck.
It's gonna be in front of everybody.
Cameras that just film
it's gonna be in front of the whole world. On God, like, that's what separate us from bigger cities like Cali, New York. Like, it's easy to get away with shit. For sure, I'd say that.
So with you being from Alabama, who was you like musically looking at to like, know that you could do it yourself?
Dobie, Cap, Rollo. I ain't gonna cap. Like I seen, I was in school with Cap. I've been knowing these people.
Y'all went to the same school?
Yeah.
So is he somebody that was like your age and you're seeing him come up before you?
That shit motivated me. Like seeing him go up. Like I watch Cap go up. Like I watched that shit like from nothing. That's why I understand how people be hanging. Like that shit really made me like, damn, this nigga live as hell. He just going up. Like we was just in school. You know? Like I'm like, damn, this nigga was just right here. I know I can do it.
Y'all went to high school together?
Yeah. I know I can. And not even for that, I've been, I ain't gonna say well, but I've been bumped into him somewhere, like just hooping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just see the shit.
That's a cool person to like.
Way back. Him and his brother form.
Like him kind of like having, him being like a role model or him somebody that kind of like showing you the game is a good example too, because he's like pure talent. Fact. A lot of people come up off a bunch of bullshit and goofy shit these days, but he's like one of the most talented dudes in the game.
Exactly.
Definitely. Was there anybody like older that you looked at from your area that made you feel like it was possible? Or Rollo, yeah.
Rollo for sure. Like, I've been in the barbershop and seen Rollo wait on his ride type shit.
Really?
Yeah. Shit like that. That's motivation.
Definitely. How'd you first get in the studio?
Like me?
Yeah, like how'd you first even put a song together? You remember?
Yeah, my cousin used to cut hair at the barbershop. It was like 2015. I was just back there. That's when I couldn't rap though. Like I don't know what them songs at type shit. Just rapping. I had
Took you a while to figure it out?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like none of that came out, went nowhere, nothing. Like that's when I first got in the studio, but when I took it serious was like 2019. Like I started getting in that booth like 2019. And I started dropping like 2020.
So what's the game plan though? Because being from a small town, ain't really too many outlets or media outlets to get your music out.
I already had clout
in the city, so so instantly when you dropping music, everybody just gravitating towards it.
I ain't gonna say like I was that famous, but like hell yeah, like, in school and shit, like nigga been getting likes and you know what I'm saying, like that matter, like niggas knowing you. Like when I dropped, niggas already knew me. It wasn't hard for it to spread. You know what I'm saying? Like I already kind of had like a little popular. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say I was just popular as hell, but like at school, nigga wasn't just lame. Like damn near the whole school knew a nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like two ways where it's either you blow up and like your whole, like you're the popular kid in school, or like the school's fucking with you. And
or you the lame kid.
But then you're the weird kid who like puts their shit online and the other weird kids online relate to it. And then your neighborhood got to kind of catch up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was the other way.
I've seen both versions of that over the years for sure.
So what song you put out that started gaining you attention outside of Alabama and it was like, all right, this shit gone?
I say No Pen, my first video. I don't know what that was my first. No, I don't think it was my first video, but it was one of my first videos. No Pen for sure. But when I first dropped, I was getting like 20K.
Oh, instantly.
Audio.
Yeah.
No video. Just off rip, like 2 weeks, 20K.
And that's super good success.
Yeah. Bro, that ain't normal.
Nobody ain't doing that.
Thousand subscribers. Like this fresh. Me and my partner, Richard So Icy, we was rapping. Like we making songs. We going to the studio every night. Like we locking in, putting this shit together, sharing his platform with me. Like his fan with me, my fan with him. Kept dropping. And I'm pushing up to the clubs, opening up. No cap for artists and shit. Like anybody come to the city, I'm pushing up, opening up.
So that was a big part of your strategy.
Yeah, because then nobody know my shit.
Yeah.
On God, I remember one show we went to, then nobody know my shit, but we were deep in singing that shit, like rapping that shit word for word. On God.
And that's how, like, rappers impress the other rappers and start networking and shit.
Niggas looking like, bro, if you got 10, 15 niggas rapping the same thing, like this just like a choir, bro. Somebody gonna pay attention.
Yeah.
Niggas in that whole, like, you feel me? Like paying attention now, like, you know what I'm saying?
So what rappers came through Alabama early on that you, probably opened up for during that time?
I know for sure I opened up for Cinco, but he from Alabama.
Yeah.
It was somebody else, bro. I forgot. It was an artist though, but I don't remember the nigga name.
But that was more so the strategy. Like, I'm gonna just keep hitting the club market.
Hitting the club, even when the artists don't come.
Yeah, I
might perform on a Tuesday or some shit, just in that bitch, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did that.
Yeah, because when I was just in Texas, it's like we're at a show, it's a Big X show, and then there's like other artists that are performing before him, and I'm like kind of thinking like, oh, okay, this is like a paid opener type
Fact.
situation, because like in LA, like I just don't really go out enough to like really see it, but you're really seeing dudes getting sections. They got all their jewelry, they got girls with them, and it's like they're aspiring rappers, and you're kind of like watching it, and like I always hear about it, but I don't really like see it in front of my face that often. But that definitely, like in these markets, especially like I feel like there's the whole like Chitlin circuit where basically like there's just tons of money to be made just traveling down south. Like, did you have like a lot of artists kind of coming through your area to perform at like before you popped off? Like, could you kind of consistently see artists or not really?
Nah.
That wasn't really like that. Okay.
I mean, it was, but before I start, like, it was artists getting booked, but like I said, it didn't take me long. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit. Like, I probably did like 5 shows before folks started knowing me. And 3 of them probably wasn't nobody in that bitch. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
No cap. Like, real shit. Like, probably only 2 of them had a full club. Real
Definitely.
shit.
So, what kind of kid were you in high school before the rapping shit took off? Like, were you somebody who was like really outside getting into trouble and shit, or were you kind of focused?
You was playing sports, wasn't it?
I played baseball. I wanted to play football, but coach ain't fool with me like as a football player. Like, he fooled with me as a person, but I don't feel like he wanted me like around his team. Like, there's no cap. Like, on Jesus Christ, Coach Vakakis, like, I don't know, we just ain't really get along on the football side, but I played baseball for sure.
What you was playing? What position?
First, third, shit like that. I was fast as fucking baseball. But like, as far as like a student, like, I don't know. I was definitely getting into dumb shit, but I wasn't just one of them niggas who forcing it either though. Like, just dry forcing it, just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, a nigga will get into some shit, but it won't be no force shit. Like, we probably go to a party or something, get in a fight, end up shootout, shit like that. But it don't be on no force shit. Like, in school, I used to go to school, try to do my work, bullshitting, class clown, joking. Like, I was that type. Like, I was, you feel me?
Was it like, I feel like baseball is kind of like a weird sport in rap because it's like, it is such a gigantic sport, but then in hip hop, people don't really talk about baseball like
Facts.
that. They talk about basketball and maybe football.
Facts. But I was, me and my cousin came up out baseball. Like, his uncle, shit, my granddaddy, like, they always had us on the baseball tip. Like, and I loved it. I fell in love with the shit. And I played football and basketball too, but that was my favorite sport. No lie, like, I always loved baseball. I don't know why.
Did the baseball dreams kind of die with the music, or was it before that?
It was way before that.
Oh, okay.
I knew I wasn't gonna go no damn way in baseball. Just the simple fact, school I went to, that bitch in the middle of the hood. And the people, when we do play good people, we getting blowed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I knew that shit wasn't working. But hey, I was out of class damn near Monday through Friday.
Right.
Early. Baseball, we had a game every day. That was the finesse. I had the whole. I told all my niggas, bro, I need to play baseball. We gonna get out of class dumb early. They called the baseball team to the gym.
Right.
12 o'clock. We just got to school.
Also, like, I would personally probably rather play baseball just because of the fact that, like, I don't really feel like I could be running up and down a court for that long. Baseball is kind of more my
It's more mellow.
status. I'm just chilling until the ball comes your way, and then you got to figure out what to do.
Exactly.
But the new project is you have a project that's like baseball themed, like you've kind of worked that
Dingers.
into everything. Yeah. What, a dinger or a dinker?
Dingers.
Dingers.
Yeah.
What is that exactly? This is when you hit it, right?
Yeah, a good hit. Preferably a home run.
Right. Yeah. Why did you decide to like make that the theme of the project?
Bro, when I be coming over my project name, it be on some spur of the moment shit, like whatever come to my head. I don't be trying to overthink shit, you know what I'm saying? I really named it Dingers, and it was just gonna be an album cover of me in a big ass crowd when I, like a mosh pit when I had a show. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just make it about baseball, because even though that's not what it's about, but I love the sport, so I merged them. But it's really based off like hits, just a bunch of hits.
No, definitely. So, okay, so everything started, like, the music kind of takes off relatively quickly. Do you start just getting reached out to by all the labels and everything right away, or like how did that kind of unfold?
Probably, it took me like probably 5 months. No bullshit. About 5 months, they started hitting me up, rappers, labels, all kind of shit.
How did you decide who you wanted to sign with?
I had talked to a couple people, and then like the people who I chose, they were just cool as hell. They went on no, you feel me? Like we just came to agreement on all the real shit what was written down. So
Definitely. What was the craziest artist that reached out to you in terms of you just being a little bit shocked that they were tapping in?
I say Offset, but that's when I first started rapping though. So it was kind of crazy. You feel me?
But was he trying to sign you, or he was just showing
yeah.
love? Oh, okay.
He was trying to sign me.
Where he get hip to you at? Where y'all running on? Where you running on Offset?
I ain't running
DMs,
to him.
right?
Yeah, he
just
DM.
DM. But where he showed you where he was paying attention to you from?
Nah, he didn't.
Just caught on.
Type shit.
Offset be paying attention though.
I had like 30,000 followers on Instagram.
Were you just sprung like, damn, I want to sign to him right away, or were you already like, I don't know, like I got to weigh my options?
I wasn't sprung, but I would for sure like. I was happy, like, damn, this Offset. You know what I'm saying? I came up listening to Offset, bumping this shit on the way to school. So that shit definitely was like, damn, this shit hard as f. But now I wasn't anxious to sign to him because I already had people reaching out, throwing crazy ass deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he said some shit. Like, Like, I was thinking about it, but, you know, other shit happened.
It wasn't no GD thing? Cause you know, down south, we got GD.
Hell nah.
He also
I don't blame.
All right, for sure. Also be tapped in with all the GDs, it seemed like.
It might be, I don't know. Shit, I don't blame though, so I don't feel like it was no gang related shit.
Nah, it was just off the music, straight up. What's y'all relationship now? Y'all talk or?
Nah, I don't talk to him.
You got industry friends? How you feel about like industry friends and shit like that?
No.
Not really? Why do you think that is?
Not at all.
Why do you think that is? Like you just haven't really, you don't put a lot of effort into it? Or?
Hell nah. That's probably why.
Right.
I ain't doing no dick around. I might DM a nigga, yo, let's work. That's it. I ain't finna extra overdo it. That's it. I don't extend my hand like that because I feel like if it's genuine, it'll come, you know?
That's a weird part about like being in the music business is that anybody who knows what's going on will tell you that it's all about relationships. And it's all about having connections to people, and these people will look out for you, et cetera. And like we can all think of people that are high up on the Rolling Loud flyer every year. And it's like, they ain't really hot like that, but they got a good relationship, or they make people like them, et cetera. But then meanwhile, like if you're the kind of person that really just kind of stays to yourself, or is more like only interacts with people that you really have a real relationship with, I mean, that shit does kind of hurt you in the long run, which it's a weird balance. Like, do you just want to be yourself, or do you want to really get serious about playing the game?
I ain't gonna lie. See, that's what separates me from this shit. Cause I don't really care for it like that. To do all that, you know, like something like if you want to be a superstar, do that. But I don't care for it. Just on my kids, I don't. Like if somebody come to me right now and offer me a bunch of money to stop rapping and disappear and delete all my social media, I'll do it. I don't really give a f about being like, you see, like, come on, bro, you feel me? I don't give no f, just being honest, like, so.
Right.
I feel like that's what separates me from different people. Like I'm not gonna take that extra step, push up on nobody, pay 50,000, 60,000. No, I'm not doing it. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm not finna push up on nobody and get them my hard-earned money so we can pump fake it with each other.
Yeah.
And you can do the video, act like you f with me, kick y'all hard, then it's over with.
Yeah, because I see that all the time where somebody pays an artist, whatever, 50K, 100K, et cetera.
You mad at them because y'all didn't become best friends.
And you literally paid that artist $100,000 to pretend that he was friends with you for an afternoon to shoot this music video, to trick the fans into thinking that you're on this rapper's level because the fans aren't really with it enough to understand how this works. But
talk to him.
Let's be real. I've seen a lot of people who did that exact move and
then they
get
mad at him.
Yeah.
But some people get mad at him.
Yeah.
Like a get mad, like that down, lock in with them or double back. That's not what it is though. Like in today's world, it's not like that now. Like y'all co-workers, bro, like this shit. You feel me?
You ever go to a show and you see like there's two artists on the bill and like the headliner got songs with like a couple of different artists that are on the bill, and you would think that they would be cool and that they would be hanging out or whatever, and you see them backstage and you realize like these motherfuckers don't even know each other. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Business. It's just the business we work in.
Nah,
do your management or your label get mad that you don't be wanting to play play games? Because, you know, kind of hinder you if you don't want to play the little politics.
Brian had times, bro. Quavo done hit me like, hey, push up on me real quick. Man, I was down. I was dusty. Like, I wouldn't say dusty. I had on like a Nike jumpsuit. I ain't had my jewelry, no haircut. Yeah. I'm just that type of nigga, bro. I move off like genuine. Not I wouldn't say genuine because Quavo one genuine nigga. Like, he'd hit me, like, you feel me? He done played my music around people before. Like, hit me up, told me to push up. But I just go off like, is it meant? You know what I'm saying? I was down bad, like just in the studio. Hey, Quavo said pull up. They like, man, bro, this once in a lifetime. I said, bro, this wasn't a lifetime for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit, if it's meant, it'll happen.
Like, if this is once in a lifetime, then how much do I really want it? Like, if it's really an opportunity, then it should be an opportunity the next day or next week or whatever, too, right?
That's how I look at shit. That's just how I am, bro. Like, and my manager be on my head about
I'm about to say
like,
the manager side be pissed off.
yeah, he be like, bro, you got this game you got to play, man. Like, I know you don't like. My manager even told me one time, like, bro, I know you don't like kissing ass, bro. That's why I'm just gonna do it for you, like, cause I know I just see you ain't friendly, you know. But I wouldn't say I ain't friendly, bro. I just go out genuine love, like, I don't force shit, bro.
Right.
I'm not finna pay for a friendship.
Definitely. So what about like something like going on that tour with No Cap? When I first met you, like, was that the first major tour that you went on for like a long period of time? And did that change how you viewed the industry and everything?
That was the first major tour. It didn't change how I viewed the industry because I've been No Cap. Like, it went, that's what I'm saying, like, it was genuine. Like, if we do a show, we might go to the studio, chill, get on the tour bus, bunch of bitches. Like, it was genuine. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't. So I went. That ain't have shit to do with the industry.
Definitely.
To me, it changed the way I looked at fans and shit like that. Bigger platform, just being on the bigger stage.
Right.
And I appreciated it, but nah, not the industry.
And different like demographics. You're like
Facts.
in different states, and the audience looks completely different, and they act different. It's like that.
Like, people really, I see people crying for bro. Like, really love bro. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that made me look at, I'd say my career different, but not the industry or nothing like that.
For sure. So how dangerous is it actually performing in Alabama? Because I saw that you got shot at a show one time. What actually went down
I
with
feel
that
like
situation?
it's dangerous everywhere. Just being honest. And I was just sleeping, for real.
Really?
Yeah. I ain't like, that was one of my first shows, but I was just telling you about, like, that was one of my first shows.
Oh, so it was real early on.
Yeah, nigga ain't had no gun on them. Just did a show. And then it was real on some nigga just jumped out shooting at everybody type shit. Like the whole crowd.
You said the nigga wasn't even looking when he was blown.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
I tried to get my ass down.
But damn, one of your first shows, that got to be tough though.
Hell yeah. That was tough.
Where you get hit at?
In my back.
Or
I ain't even know I was shot.
But that's got to be a crazy thing too about going on tour, is that when you're at home, you can move the right way that you want to move or whatever. But then as soon as you're like in LA and you drove there on a tour bus and shit like that, now, I mean, you could have security and shit like that, but it's like completely different world in terms of how you're moving around or protecting yourself, especially with having jewelry and everything.
We be straight though, everywhere. Like, I got people everywhere. Like, he'll like, nigga, I got somebody I tap in with, check in, whatever you want to call it. I got somebody, when I get to Cali, when I first came down here, my jeweler told me, like, hey, bro, I see you in Cali. Don't let the palm trees fool you. Go get you a gun. Guess what? I went and got me a gun from my plug. Like, I pushed up on my plug, gave me a gun. Like, so we be militant everywhere. So
yeah, and that was in Alabama though when you got
yeah, it's worse. I feel like it's more dangerous at home.
Yeah.
All the shows I had at home, it'd have been a shootout.
Cause even the famous Boosie quote, he be saying, it's more problems where you at. Like, Cause you got the song Webbie Flow, and so how did that song even come about?
I fuck with Webbie. Tough, like that's one of my niggas I grew up listening to with Unc and shit.
Yeah, just being from down south, Webbie and Boosie like the staples down. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Like that shit, nigga. I had a Webbie or I had a Boosie. Like the haircut, like nigga, that was the way. You feel me? That's what I grew up on, Webbie and Boosie.
Nah, 100%. Did you ever get to meet Webbie or Boosie?
Yeah, I met Webbie.
And what Webbie was talking about? Where
he
you
was supposed to be in the video.
Damn, that would have been hard.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out, or
I really don't even want to speak on because that shit'll blow you.
wait, why?
It'll blow you. Like I ain't.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it.
It was on his behalf, your behalf, because you said
behalf.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
Damn, but so was he appreciative of the fact that you kind of like helped keep his name ringing and everything? I know he's like a local legend down there and everything, but I feel like to a lot of people that might have kind of reminded people about Webbie.
I don't know, cause like when I met him, I shook his hand and shit, and then when I looked up, I ain't see him no more.
Oh, really? So you felt like he was kind of fake?
Nah, hell no, I wouldn't say fake. I ain't gonna say fake because he dapped me up. I told him what. He was
in Alabama?
We were deep, y'all. We were deep as hell.
Yeah, y'all niggas scared him up, man. Y'all niggas out there with them switches or whatever the
but we ain't come on that though. We was on some like that's big. Like I ain't gonna lie, that's big brother. Like I with it tough. Like,
but you still know sometimes you go down south. Like even Boosie, Boosie got shot in Texas.
Yeah, I feel like he was just on it. Like I don't feel like he was scared or nothing. But he was just like he ain't with the vibe. He wasn't
feeling the vibe of the video. Shit. He had to get up out of there.
Yeah, fact.
But yeah, it was seem like y'all got some Alabama drill shit going on in Alabama, man. Yeah. Y'all hot. I'm like, damn, I ain't know what was going on. Mm-hmm. I've been seeing you and some nigga named De Niro going back and forth. The nigga made a diss song. Mm-hmm. Now you had dropped a song called I'm Him, and I guess he flipped it. Mm-hmm. And then that's when you dropped the what's it called? Free? No, Facts.
Facts.
Yeah, so what you know?
I dropped Facts before he dropped the
so it's the opposite way around. Yeah. So how you feel about niggas dissing the songs and responding and shit?
I mean, everybody to each his own. Like, it don't make me feel no way. Like, it just be blowing me for real, because I don't know him.
Yeah, but I seen DMs where it seemed like y'all was about to work and do some music together. At one point, he was hitting you up.
Yeah, he was definitely hitting me up, but.
Oh, so y'all never really got to lock in before?
Type shit.
Because my producer, Laura, she was telling me, she's like, hey, do you want to interview Big Yavo tomorrow? I'm like, oh, yeah, let's do it. And then I get on YouTube, and I had no idea, and I started, like, kind of doing my research, and I'm like, oh, all right, he's wrapped up in some shit. And it's kind of, like, interesting, because I feel like you're somebody who, you got a ton of talent, and you could make noise without having to do all the beefing and shit, but that shit just kind of follows you.
If I have to diss a nigga to get a buzz, I don't need it. Straight up.
But
to each his own. Like, I don't know about none of that shit they be talking about. I'm from Mobile.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like, just telling you right now, clearing my face. They be having me in a bunch of shit I ain't got nothing to do with down there.
Because they be Birmingham shit?
Facts. I ain't from there.
Yeah. But how you get tired? You must got just affiliation.
Nah, I moved out when I was younger, for sure, but I don't know what they be talking about. Like,
because they was saying that you like, they was like, this nigga trying to like back out of like with some of the homies or some shit, because you made a post like, nigga, I'm not in that shit, but it's like all your homies, I guess, is in it type shit. But it makes sense. You being from Mobile, you like, nigga, I ain't.
Facts. I don't be trying. I just love life. Like, I ain't trying to go to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go, Rico charge.
So you be staying out.
For sure. Like, all that police had internet shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But sometimes you get in it, because I seen you on live with a nigga Vito or some shit. Y'all going back and forth. You from Mobile or Birmingham?
He from Birmingham.
All right, so you from Birmingham. What the I see y'all arguing about some shit.
It just be, nigga might fall under the trap sometime, but hey, I'm on the point now where I ain't doing that no more, because that's how I get in shit when I respond. So
yeah,
I mean, I feel like there's been like a chilling effect because of shit like the YSL Rico, the Dirk Rico shit that never really happened, but the little baby shit. Like, I think that kind of scared a lot of people into realizing like, oh, if we do have shit going on in the streets, we probably should not be putting this shit in the music. Now, obviously, you still got plenty of drill artists that do it and shit, but it feels like to a lot of people, they kind of smartened up because of that.
I never been a drill artist, though. I ain't never said nothing about no nigga, never dropped no name in no song, and never will.
Yeah.
You can't pull up a song, even with that, what you talking about. I don't know
He
him.
ain't really say no name specifically.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
So if something happened to him, I don't know him.
Yeah, now you ain't never said no names. It's just the aura behind it. People, the fans
come with it.
Yeah, the fans.
I'm the biggest. I'm the largest from there.
So. Cause that's one thing you kept saying. You kept telling niggas like, man, go inside your house, look at your ceilings. You was basically telling them
like I'm on some more shit, bro. I ain't with it. I ain't with that street shit. I'm trying to get 100 million.
So you feel like a target though, with you being like one of the, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the largest from there.
Yeah,
it's like
who else they gonna go at?
You're just a clout opportunity waiting to happen for a lot.
Who else they gonna go at?
Yeah. But
and even if they don't got a real beef with you, it's like, well, shit, we better find out.
Gotta make one.
Yeah.
Who else they gonna go at?
But it ain't been never a situation where you try to help them niggas, and then I guess they wasn't receptive of the help, or you ain't never really looked their way. So maybe
him. I don't know him, but yeah, of course, like just life and people around me for sure. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's life.
Because I asked bro, I seen it because I know y'all. I guess GG or whatever. I thought the GG chain was the same thing, but that ain't the same.
It's what?
I know y'all be claiming GG or some shit, but he got a chain called GG, but he said that ain't the same thing.
Yeah,
I said ask him.
That's Glitch God.
All right, so put me down. What that mean?
It was Gorilla Grind, right?
And that's with your GG.
Yeah.
All right,
that's my regular label, but I switched it to Clover Boys.
All right, 100%. That makes sense. So tell us who your homie is.
Oh, sorry.
This Escobar, he from Macon, Georgia.
What's the word, man?
How long you guys been tapped in?
About what?
4-5 years.
5 years. 4-5 years.
For sure.
Met him doing the feature.
Oh, okay.
Like that. And
just
we locked in since then.
Okay, it just turned into a real relationship from there.
Shit crazy.
Damn. See,
Yeah.
hey, that's the value of doing a feature is that you might just make a friend that actually works in the long run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like that's what a lot of rappers are kind of counting on when they do the feature. And that's what you were saying, that they get kind of salty when it doesn't turn into anything.
Facts.
Yeah. I was just with the GGGs in Toronto, which is Go Get 'Em Gang.
Go get him, gang.
It's a little aggressive, right?
Damn.
GGG.
GGG. Shout out to them boys.
Yeah, they be on some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But so did you ever make contact with YBN Nahmir at any point, or was he out of there before you started rapping?
What you mean out of there?
Well, he's from Alabama too, right?
Oh yeah, he been gone. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he dipped. So he blew up quick. Like he was one of the niggas who went overnight with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it don't happen like that no more.
Right.
Like, that was the first nigga I
SoundCloud
seen
era. Yeah.
just go. Like, and that shit was motivation too, for real. But I didn't know he was from Birmingham, straight
okay.
up.
But you were young, so
I thought he was
that
from Cali.
motivates you at all?
Nah, because I wasn't rapping.
Okay.
It was just hard. I was like, when I found out he was from Birmingham, I'm like, damn. That was kind of motivation, but not as far as like rapping.
So I guess in Birmingham, they ain't really look at him as a Birmingham or Alabama nigga. Because like, I guess when his motion kind of went so fast and he moved to California, that was kind of giving him the
you know
Cali.
how people do you.
Yeah.
You know how people do you. Like,
But even you said you was young nigga, you was just looking at him from being from Cali though. You wasn't really just claiming, y'all wasn't really claiming him like that, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say claiming shit. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. If I think, let me think. What year that was?
That nigga,
2017? It was like right in the middle of all that SoundCloud shit.
That nigga had the hottest shit.
People forget that it was like TK went crazy, but TK got locked up by the time we all heard of him. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you got this new kid, he got like a banging ass song, and he kind of is similar to TK, like style wise, image wise, or whatever. So I feel like that's kind of like what blew him up at that moment.
I ain't gonna lie, they probably weren't claiming him. Cause I don't really remember, like, I just remember him going up and people being blowed that he was from Birmingham. So bro, that's just a crazy city. Like, it's like I love my city, but it's like, it's a love-hate thing, bro. It's love there, but it's hate there too, you know? So, with anybody that go up, they gon' handle you. If they ain't a part of, that's anywhere, bro. Like, everybody don't f with you from where you from, do it.
I don't even know anyone from where I'm from anymore because I've been gone for like 20
You know what I'm
years.
saying? They hate that. They hate anybody that makes something about themselves and you are nothing or nobody, or you got hating bones in your body, brother. You ain't gonna like it.
Definitely. But so, all right, people give YBN Nahmir a hard time because he was a GD in high school, I guess, and then he moves to Long Beach, ends up basically joining a Crip set. And a lot of people give him a hard time about that. But from my perspective, it's kind of like, shit, if you've been out here banging with the same dudes for all these years.
Can't GD and Crip with that A-ball?
They don't do that no more, bitch.
This old shit.
That shit old.
What, there's a combo deal?
I thought. Come on,
bro. Man.
See, he can help you with, he can align you with the gang shit. I don't really know. Like,
put us down, so that don't work like that?
I don't know. It used to be 8-ball though,
Yeah,
bro.
niggas used to do that.
Like Crip and GD, like.
Yeah, they used to do that.
But you saying he switched.
He switched it up completely. And people were giving him a hard time on this live one time about that switch. And he said, put-ons happen. Put-offs happen. And like a lot of people were just kind of taken aback by that because that was just like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of weird as a rapper to acknowledge that you got put off of one gang so you could get put on another one. But at the same time,
they asked him, they was like, so how you flip from GD to BD? The Grip. And he like,
I seen that. It happened.
Yeah. And
what you mean it happened? Yeah, I seen that.
But okay, say you moved out here and you were just hanging out with all Crips for 5-6 years. Is that kosher to be like, all right, I'm just going to kind of acknowledge that this is who I'm with now on a completely different side of the country?
For me, yeah. But I ain't banging right now, so I can f who I want to f with. So that's what make it different. Like, what I say is my input on that. I don't condone in that, like just switching gangs. But who am I? Shit, he is our own man. That's what he wanted to do. That's on him. But hey, where I'm from, you can't do that shit. God. You get your ass killed.
You come from like a hood that bang though or something?
Hell yeah.
You just chose not to,
Stayed out of that because it been hectic. Like where I was from, like nigga been bumping down. Hey, where you from, Sean? Like, you feel me? What you man? I ain't nothing. I ain't with all that.
How you was able to get up out of like having a?
I'm with familiar faces. Like I'm with originals. Like from the hood. Like I got my partner right here who on that. I got when I was younger. Like I got a nigga who older than me on that with a Glock on him. Like nigga wouldn't just drive. I always moving militant. Like even when I was walking. Yeah. Like no lie. Like somebody had a gun. If I didn't, and I had one early too. So you know what I'm saying? Like even when I was young and didn't have a gun, somebody around had a gun or knew their knowledge. Like that's just how I always move.
That's what's up though. You feel like people like saw that you had this musical talent and motivation from early on, so they kind of, if anything, then maybe try to steer you away from bad shit.
Say it again.
Like in terms of people locally, like did they identify that you had talent early on and maybe kind of want to keep you away from the streets, if anything, because they realized how much potential you had? No, they were trying to.
They got mad when I got like, bro. I used to be on the block every day when I first blew up. Like nigga, with the views and all that, I was still in the hood every day. And then when I had churn, it's like I couldn't be on the block no more. Like I realized, like man, I got kids. Like this block. Like I'm gonna go get some money and go home to my kids. Like some of my niggas was stuck though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't get it. Even when they had churn, they still on the block. So people kind of, I feel like people don't feel the same. They don't look at me the same because I was just right here. I was just reachable. I was just in their face every day.
Right.
And now I'm gone. Like you said, I ain't been there in a minute. So shit probably changed. Motion probably changed. Who gives a fuck? I better my life.
How many kids you got now?
3.
And one baby mama or a couple?
2.
Okay. And how old were you when you had your first kid?
20.
Okay.
1.
Did that totally change your mind state in terms of what you were doing with your time and everything?
I stopped playing. Soon you came. I ain't played no more. I wasn't sitting nowhere for too long. Like I looked at everything different. Like I gotta get home to bro. Like I gotta get home to my baby. Like that was my goal every night. Like no matter what I was doing, trapping, rapping, anything, I had to get home to bro.
No, yeah, 100%. So everything just becomes a totally different calculation.
Yeah, a different perspective. Like just like he was just asking me about all that other shit. I don't care about that. People making songs. He ain't the only nigga diss me. I wish him the best. Straight up. I'm just at that point in life. Like I'm so up here, like with peace and real talk. Like I just talked to the mayor the other day. Like nigga, I'm on the phone with the mayor.
Yeah,
but niggas can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
But you be feeling away when niggas be bringing your baby mom and shit into it though.
No, I don't.
All right. So
because what else can you say about me?
Yeah.
Nothing. You gotta talk about another human being to get at me. It ain't nothing. I ain't no dirt on my name, brother.
So you just charged to the game, like you can never come with it.
I ain't grow up with my baby mama.
One funny thing you did say,
I ain't grow up with my baby mama.
Nah, one funny thing you did say was like, nigga, I only had chlamydia. Like, I guess I'm
but he on some messy shit. He tripping in there.
Hey, you said it.
And that nigga said it on the live because I guess you was talking to the Vito nigga because I do my homework. I'm watching the interviews. And I don't know something. I guess nigga kept trying to bring your baby mama into the shit. How you feel when niggas is doing all that shit? Because small time, everybody know everybody.
It get to me, but at the same time, like I said, now it got to me then. Now I don't really give a.
Yeah, you kind of just,
I'm clear headed. I realized that, brother. Like that time I took off, that's when I locked in on myself and realized this was gonna come with this. And if I want to do this, I'm gonna go through this, and I'm gonna have to do this. So.
I mean, having a baby mama that's outside or whatever is definitely like, you don't realize how much of a risk it is or whatever until it's kind of in your face. Cause like, I could think of like, there's a couple of different Chief Keef baby mamas that are running around out here just having some clout off of being Chief Keef's baby mama. And they're just total sewer dwellers. Like just no shots. I f with them. But I mean, I'm just saying like, it's like the last chick that you would want running around, like basically like claiming you. And even though he probably ain't had nothing to do with them in a long time, it's still like they're able to just be out here kind of, that's like the ultimate clout chase for a chick, you know? But, yeah, you gotta be careful with the baby mamas these days. Or what about the memes that people still are pumping out about Dirk? Because his first baby mama from back in the day was.
See what I'm saying?
You know,
it's just it's become with it, brother.
Yeah,
and they're undefeated, man. So you said you switched the label up. You got Clover Gang as a label. How many
Clover Boys.
Clover
No
Boys.
gang. I never had gang in my Clover.
So
in neither one of my labels.
So who what artists you
Never
pushing?
been a gang.
And what's the main artist on Clover Boys right now?
I'm pushing a lot of artists. Let's go vote for one.
All right.
Jug, Fat Boy, Wholesale, Luwak, Jay Shouted, Rico, PSY Rico, PSI Promo. It's a lot of niggas that ain't even Clover who I'm pushing, so it ain't about that. It's a lot of people niggas need to get in tune to. Richard Soul Icy. The list goes on.
You feel like Alabama slept on, generally speaking?
For sure.
Is a big opportunity, you think, to like be able to kind of spread a lot of these artists and sort of create a movement coming out of there?
Yeah.
Definitely.
What do you think gonna change the narrative though to get more people talking about Alabama or, getting y'all in more light?
Niggas just gotta come together. And that's what niggas don't want to do.
That's what I'm saying. You think it's even possible? Because it seems like niggas.
It's possible. It just gotta be the niggas who lead that's on one accord, and not have no loose screws around.
So y'all, it's still OGs out there. Cause in Chicago and other cities and shit, they ain't really know. It's like Renegade. So like,
it's Renegade in Birmingham.
Word. But y'all got a little structure where like some people can make shit happen. Probably get niggas together though.
Yeah. For sure.
That'd be good for the city, see everybody come together and make some music and shit.
I know.
But you're laughing like it ain't happening.
I hope it do. Right. I ain't saying it ain't happening. It's just funny, like.
But you with it though. You'll do the music with everybody. And
not everybody, but yeah.
But some people.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of up there, so you got to like work with people that are on your level.
I don't trust people.
Yeah. And there's that too. You give them a shot.
It's the back door always open in this shit.
Have you seen that throughout your life where it's like the back door type shit just seems like it's become way more common? I feel like that's a result of like a situation where people ain't really have shit. So they got to come up with like more devious, evil ways to get something out of somebody. And that's basically like winning over their trust long term as opposed to just, walking down on a random person.
Facts. It's definitely like that now. It's more like that now. I don't know why.
How important is it for you to bring your people with you? Cause I see you got all your people out in the lobby.
It's not important at all. You don't got to. Cause at the end of the day, I ain't like. You could be real as fuck. You ain't gonna get shit for being real. It's just something I do because that's just what God put on my heart. But it's not important at all. You ain't gotta do shit for us. So especially if ain't nobody doing nothing for you.
Yeah.
But if somebody doing for you, return the favor. But it's not important at all. Because at the end of the day, even when the day you stop doing something or bringing somebody with you, they'll show you their true colors too. So that shit ain't important. What's important is you just taking care of your business, handling your business.
What's your relationship with Big X?
He cool.
You guys just did a couple songs together?
Like he a good ass dude, like straight up. Like I ain't never spoke down about him because I met him, actually been around him. So he a good dude. Like I ain't got nothing against him. I just ain't why he took my shit.
What did he take exactly?
The largest.
Oh, okay.
And he ain't the only one. So it ain't like just at him or nothing. It's just some shit I had to cope with myself.
So you were saying I'm the largest as like a sort of catchphrase at a certain point, and then he started running with that too? Okay. Interesting. Wow, I didn't even know.
But he a good dude though. I ain't got nothing against him. I fuck with him as a person. I just ain't like that. I just a nigga who stand on principles and morals. I wouldn't take nothing from him. So, you know what I'm saying?
Did you ever have words like, yo, what's up? What you know?
Nah, I had said something about it on my story and he replied to it.
What was his reply? He probably ain't think he took it.
Nah, he definitely knew he took it.
What did he say?
He said, you just started something, that's all.
Oh, all right. So he kind of like acknowledged. He acknowledged you on it though.
Yeah, but it was private. It wasn't public. So shit like that made me look at shit a certain way, but I don't give a fuck.
But also, like, if we're talking about the largest, it sounds like there can only be one largest. So it's kind of like a weird claim to fame to be sharing with someone. So I could understand how you would take it away.
For sure.
Interesting. Do people ever be thinking you're from Texas? Because
yeah.
Because when I'm listening to your top songs on Apple Music this morning, and I'm like, it's got Mexican OT, it's got Big X in there, and I had to like check myself for a second, like, wait, he's not from Texas, right? I had to go double check. But I mean, is that like a scene that has been kind of important in terms of your come up and everything?
Yeah, they were like one of the first cities I hit, Dallas. I did a lot of work in Dallas. I got a lot of love in Dallas, and I didn't just Dallas, Texas, period. Like. A lot of people think I'm from Texas, but I'm from Birmingham though.
Definitely. Do you guys claim Gucci Mane fully? Like, does he belong in the Atlanta Hall of Fame or the Alabama Hall of Fame?
I feel like Gucci can say he from Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was born. I don't know. I don't really know the history, but I know for sure like he used to be in Belsman and shit. But I don't know. He definitely can say he's from Atlanta because that's where he did his footwork at.
Yeah, that's where he like really made a mark for himself. But that's kind of the question is like if you live in one place until you're 18 and then you take off and like make it somewhere else, it's kind of like, you know, so it's really someone like him. You got like 20 years plus of like being like kind of thought of in that world. I don't know.
I feel like he can, like, I feel like Atlanta and Alabama claim him.
Definitely.
What's the hardest part about being a rapper nowadays? Like, what's the hardest part to you?
The question shit you ask a nigga. Nah, but for real though, just life, bro. Like just not being able to be normal, shit, everything front line. Like you know my business type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. That's it.
It make you be mindful of what you put out there. Cause like even the questions I asked, I want to know if y'all niggas wasn't putting it out there.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I said that.
Was that a learning
I ain't mad at you and then I'm just saying like it's like definitely a learning thing.
Yeah.
Cause that's why I said I'm not even on that no more. I fell under the trap. I gave them what they wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like you said, you wouldn't even knew I said that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying so I'm just different. Just a learn.
You still plan on being an actor?
Hell yeah. I want to get in that shit ASAP.
How serious you like?
I'm serious, bro. Remember I was just saying like I want to do everything. Like this rapping shit cool, like but they want to do different shit in life.
Like you down to go try out actually some acting classes and all that?
All that.
Word.
What if they told you that you needed to lose weight?
I'm finna lose weight anyway.
You're working on it anyway.
Anyway.
Why exactly? Do you feel like from a health perspective, or you just
health for sure? But I was like, damn, I got this far. I was just being Big Yavo. I'm finna just reincarnate myself.
Right.
I ain't gonna lay on no table, none of that. It's gonna take me longer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lay on no table. I don't know about that. Okay, I'm gonna stay out of that, but I ain't finna shortcut. I'm gonna go to the gym and, you know what I'm saying, put that work in.
That's it.
Man.
That's shitty.
I mean, but does it seem important because of the health aspect of it? Because I mean, like, I can't help but think, I just did an interview with Chris Gotti and his brother Irv Gotti. He passed away like 6 months ago, and he really, it was kind of mostly because he had bad eating habits. Like even though he had a personal chef and a personal trainer, he was still fucking around. Like I guess like even when he passed, it's because he just went out to eat with a bunch of people. They ate a shitload of Chinese food, and then it gave him like a diabetic, like a spike or whatever, and they kind of. He just went into like a coma and didn't come out of it afterwards.
That fucked up. See?
Yeah.
That's why.
Because when you're young, you can eat whatever the fuck you want. It probably don't matter. But as you get older, it just becomes more and more of a hazard.
Exactly. That's why I'm getting on it now. Because I when I go to the gym, I see a lot of old people trying to get it now. It's too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were just talking about that.
It's too late. That's why I'm trying to go and get on now. I want to be able to have fun. My kid, when I turn 40, still be loose, moving around. I ain't trying to be so getting up. I heard no. Trying to go and get on that now while I'm young. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. What's it like? I mean, I don't know how much I should believe when I'm watching these YouTube videos, but if I were to believe them, it basically says that you've lost a lot of people and that some of these situations are kind of the result of your rap fame, that like different situations, conflicts, beefs kind of arise from just your success. Do you ever feel like kind of conflicted about the fact that you experiencing all this success might create situations that are negative for other people in your life?
No, I don't feel a way. Like I feel like everything happened for a reason. Like it's just life, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that's why I had to get right with myself, lock in myself, and realize like it's just what it come with. You know what I'm saying. And you can't let other situations impact how you feel or how your day go, because you know you ain't have no control over it, which I didn't. So it don't make me feel no type of way, but I just miss them. Miss the people I lost behind bars. I lost to a grave. Yeah, that's why I just made a song like opening up, like just bringing them in, like letting them know what a nigga going through instead of sugarcoating, and you know, cause shit, like real, like I ain't nothing to hide. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really want to show the world the pain that they're going through. Facts. Because the people that they don't get along with are obviously going to kind of revel in that. So it's kind of, it's crazy when you see somebody lose somebody and you can tell that they don't even feel comfortable grieving publicly because they don't want it to be used against them.
Facts.
Okay, so what do you got planned as far as future stuff? Are you like fully focused on the music right now? Are you even out here doing interviews because you're like planning on dropping something in the near future? Or?
I'm just floating, bro. Real talk, like in life, like I ain't gonna say I'm fully loaded in this shit because I'm real on some more shit, but I'm back. Like as far as like just doing like this shit, me and here talking interviews, just doing the music side shit. But I don't give a bro. I really don't.
What's the motivation nowadays?
The money, the bills, where I came from. That's about it.
Speaking of where you came from, who would you put on the Mount Rushmore of Alabama rap?
Dobie, Cap, Rollo, and me.
Solid
4.
I'll f- with it. Okay. Anything else that we should keep an eye out for, or what you got going on?
You hit 1 billion streams on Apple Music on all time? That's a crazy number.
That is crazy.
When you hear shit like that, that shit should motivate you. Like, nigga, I gotta get back in the studio.
Facts, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Like that shit be like it probably blow you. Probably don't believe me. Like, I really don't though. Like I swear to God, I don't.
So the most success you've ever experienced, it still doesn't really. You never had a moment where you like fully felt like you celebrated your success. It's just always back to the grind.
Why do you think you can't sit down and enjoy your success, or enjoy what you've been doing right now, or care?
I don't feel like I made it. That's just straight up.
So what is making it to you?
100 million. Shit, Travis Scott just gave everybody on his table a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So, like, nigga, appreciate it for the future. He go a lamb. He made it.
Yeah.
Mosh pit, 70,000 people and shit.
Yeah.
That's making it.
That's real.
Come on now. I ain't did shit yet.
There's always more to go. Well, okay, but by the time you reach the end of your career, when you're, 60, 70 years old, like if you are only do you feel like if you're mostly like known as a hometown hero, as a local star, is that going to be enough for you? Or do you feel like you need to take it to more of like a national level in terms of your popularity?
I don't care. I just want the money, brother. Straight up. And that's what I'm focused on right now, flipping this shit. Because I know this shit will slow down. I know this shit watered down. I know it's fake. And I really don't like it, bro. Like, it brings too much. Just like everything I be talking about and shit, like, it just brings too much unnecessary attention. Like, and a nigga really not doing none of this. Real talk. Like, shit be on the nigga name. Nigga ain't, like, nigga probably argue or something, but it just come with too much, bro. I'd rather the next nigga blow up. But I'd rather start me a label and get some artists.
But do you think that stress kind of takes the fun out of making music for you, or are you still able to kind of put that stuff aside and just enjoy the process?
What you mean, like the process?
Of just making music.
I mean, I enjoy the process of making the music, yeah, for sure. But like it be back to normal. You get what I'm saying? Like, say I do a show, it's back to normal after the show.
Right.
Say I goddamn do a video, it's back to normal after the video. Which normal is great. Like, I'm blessed for my normal. I still have fun. I be lit.
For you, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I still be lit.
Your crib, I'm like, this nigga's ceiling high as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I still be lit, but it's normal. Like, I don't do shit, bro. I be chilling, like, with my churn on the game. Like, it's normal shit. Like, I don't get up every day, put on a whole outfit and all my jewelry and go about my day and just have fun all day. That's not how I live my life. I wake up, go to the gym, you feel me? Goddamn, be with my kids, go to the pool, play my game. I live a regular life, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's normal. Like, I it's really because I done got so okay with being alone. I feel like I don't really care for it. Like, I really can just sit at my home all day and be with my kids.
No, it's a crazy feeling when you like are at a meet and greet or a show or a whatever, and like you got 100 people, 1,000 people around you just hounding you. They want your attention so bad, and you feel like, oh my God, like I'm a superstar. And then you just go home and you're just playing with your kid. You're playing with Legos, and you're just like, I just went from like this moment of like pure just ego fueling, and then I just leave that and I'm just back to being like the most normal person on earth. That's kind of always like a weird like thing to have these two things coexisting.
That's what made me know I didn't give a fuck about it, because I love getting done. Like I love finishing the show, wiping my sweat off, sitting down, taking a deep breath, knowing that I'm done for the night. I love finishing my last song in the studio, knowing I'm done for the night. I love having a meet and greet, meeting everybody, knowing I'm done for the night. You know what I'm saying? Like I love wrapping up the music side and going to just being a regular person. Just that's my piece.
I feel like the opposite of that is the dudes who basically like start getting fucked up doing drugs all the time and shit because they want to keep chasing that high. You know, if you can do that, do the show, and then just go back to your normal life. I mean, I feel like that's a beautiful thing, because that's where dudes, by the time they're in their 40s and shit, dudes always kind of figure that out. But most people's rap careers aren't necessarily long enough to like see that. But
Exactly.
it's definitely an important skill, I think, for sure.
Gotta be level-headed in this shit. A lot of
sure.
people try to live somebody else's life too.
True. Trying to be something that they're not. Yep.
You trying to live like Lil Baby, Young Boy and shit. Y'all ain't on that level. Now you broke.
Destined to be stressful.
You got all these high-ass bills. You paying for all these car notes and shit.
Yeah.
You can't fool me, dog. I'm gonna sit back, chill at home, and be myself, dog. I ain't trying to facade, fake it with nobody. You see me, bro. I'm chilling, no jury. I'm on no jumper. This shit finna be on everywhere. I don't give a fuck about this shit. We already met before. You know what I'm saying?
I know you can get icy.
No, I can get ice.
Shout out to Remo. Shout out Big Yavo. Everybody go turn him up on all streaming services. Follow my mans on Instagram, etc., so you can stay tapped in with the movement. Should we go to Alabama? You still stay out there, or like in that rough area, or
Nah,
you took off?
I'm staying in Dallas.
Ah, okay. That's why we think you're a Texas artist sometimes
I'll
too.
be in Dallas every second.
Definitely. Shout out to Dallas. Dallas is a nice
Shout out
place.
to Dallas.
Gotta love Dallas.
Gotta love Dallas.
man.
All right, man. Big Yavo. Appreciate you, bro.
y'all for having me, brother.
Much love.
Much love.
No Jumper. Coolest podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe.
No, yeah.